Paris, the city of love and inspiration, had always been a muse for me. As a writer, I found myself wandering through its cobblestone streets, seeking stories in every corner and heartbeat in every whisper of the wind. There was one story that mattered the most to me, the story of us. It was a breezy evening in Montmartre when I first laid eyes on her. I was sitting at a quaint cafe, scribbling away in my notebook, and she was there, just a few tables away, lost in a world of colors and shapes. Her fiery red hair danced with the wind as she painted with a passion that I hadn't seen before. The day was turning into a canvas, and she was its creator. Little did I know that this fiery artist, her name was Elise, would soon become the love of my life. I had a feeling, the moment I saw her, that our story was destined to be as beautiful as the city that surrounded us. Our first encounter was as whimsical as a scene from one of my novels. I watched as she struggled to capture the elusive essence of a Parisian street performer. Her hands moved with a graceful urgency, as if the colors on her palette held the secret to the universe. When she finally looked up and met my gaze, I felt a jolt of electricity pass between us, a connection that words could never quite describe. After a nervous smile and an awkward exchange of pleasantries, we decided to take a walk together. We strolled through Montmartre, discussing art and literature as if they were old friends. She, an artist seeking inspiration, and I, a writer yearning to put words to the emotions that had awakened in me. Days turned into weeks, and our connection deepened with each passing moment. We explored the hidden gems of the city, from the charming bookshops along the Seine to the hidden courtyards of Montmartre. Every adventure, every shared laugh, was a chapter in the story of our love. One crisp autumn morning I found myself at her doorstep with a handwritten love letter and a single red rose. I knocked, my heart pounding as if I were about to share my most cherished manuscript with the world. When she opened the door, her eyes sparkled with surprise and delight. She pulled me into her embrace, and we sealed our love with a kiss that tasted of Parisian mornings and dreams fulfilled. Our love story continued to unfold against the backdrop of this enchanting city. We made Montmartre our own, finding our favorite boulangerie, cafes, and quiet corners to lose ourselves in. She would set up her easel in the Place du Tertre, and I would sit nearby, writing, inspired by the way she transformed the world into a masterpiece. The seasons changed, and with each passing day, I discovered new dimensions of her artistry. Her paintings mirrored the city's many faces, the radiant summer streets, the golden hues of autumn, the hushed beauty of winter, and the tender blossoms of spring. And in each of her creations I saw her heart, her love for life, and her love for me. As the years passed, we faced our own challenges, like characters in a novel navigating the plot twists of life. But the love we had for each other was our anchor, the very essence that had brought us together on that fateful day in Montmartre. Through all the ups and downs, we painted our story together, our canvas of love growing richer with every stroke. One evening, in a cozy Montmartre bistro, I asked her to be mine forever. As I knelt and presented the ring, I felt as vulnerable as a writer sharing his work for the first time. She said yes, and the joy in her eyes painted the most beautiful scene I had ever witnessed. Our wedding, held in the heart of Montmartre, was a celebration of our love and the city that had brought us together. Our friends and family gathered as we exchanged vows and rings, pledging to continue writing our love story, hand in hand. Now, as I sit in our cozy Montmartre apartment, watching her paint the sunset over the Sacré-Cœur, I realize that our love story is a masterpiece, a testament to the enduring power of love and art. The city of Paris, with its timeless beauty and endless inspiration, brought us together, but it's the love we share that has made every moment in this city meaningful. In the canvas of our love, there are colors that represent laughter, tears, adventure, and quiet moments. It's a tapestry of passion and creativity, woven with threads of trust and devotion. And as I look at her, my heart swells with gratitude for the serendipity that brought us together and for the life we've built. Our love story is still being written, one stroke of the brush, one word at a time. In Montmartre, the city of lovers, we found our home and our heart.